Alright, welcome back to you. What's up gamers, Coops here. This is going to be, I believe, Chapter 11, and we're going to be heading down to the Pistris Harbor. I just put together this weapon. Last time we got this new handle, and it's got these nice quick attacks, but then the charged attack is this lightning bolt thing. So I think that's pretty cool. And I think it's going to work pretty well on our build. So even though I do think we got a couple more puppet enemies ahead, so maybe I'll swap that back to this just for a moment. But I do think that the boss that we're heading up to is going to be like a big abomination. So I think he's going to be weak to fire. Oh, nice. Nice. Just put his foot right through me. I needed that. I needed that for sure. That's gonna wake me up a little bit. That'll do. That's good. Alright. Let's get this guy, because nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Yikes. So I'm wondering if we're going to take the Pistris anywhere, or if it's just more so showing us that, like, it's been here the whole time. Oops. Okay. I think that, I was going to say, I think that usually these guys are considered mini bosses, and so once you beat them, they don't come back. So that's cool, because it's letting us know that we can activate this. So, which we'll probably do here in a second. I'm also noticing we walked this path earlier, heading into the hotel, right? So we walked this path, heading into the hotel. Because we walked past this whole area and we saw this, and we noticed at the time that there was a ladder that headed up. It was actually the ladder that was heading down here. So this is kind of cool. We got to see this area ahead of time before actually visiting here. I can appreciate little things like that. Okay, what is happening here in this room? Is this the guy? Oh, this is...
Oh, delightful. My charming,
This is
handsome,
Alexander.
generous friend, you found me. Ignore the puppet over there. It's my last one, so I'm keeping it handy in case I need it. Now, I don't know how long I've been in this stuffy old box, but I can tell you, it's too long. I can't even feel my arms or legs. Surely you see it in front of you? The box? Don't tell me it's a coffin. Please, get me out.
Oh. He thinks that he's in a box. He doesn't understand that he's just a
A
brain
what? A brain?
because he doesn't have
In
eyes anymore.
a fact? That can't be me. I'm stuck in a small dark box. Ask anyone.
Right.
My arms and legs have just gone numb, along with my ears, and it's pitch black in here, of course. But wait. That certainly would explain a few. No. That would explain everything.
Man.
My arms and legs. They're not asleep. They're gone, aren't they? Brain in a jar. Look, enough with the jokes. Now, what does the box look like? Strong, black, made of steel? No, I don't believe me either. The brain is all that's left of me. Okay, time to face facts. Is my brain floating in a huge glass tank?
Yes, it is.
Is this tank inside a cylindrical case of some kind?
Yes.
This machine? Are you joking? Of course I know this machine. I invented it. Here I am, the subject of my own experiment.
This is, man.
It's all over. I'm doomed. Doomed, I say. And to think, every previous experiment was a failure, and I'm the first success.
Oh,
You've
man.
got to be kidding me. Give it to me straight. How bad is it? Really bad?
It's kind of bad.
Oh boy, yes, that's it for me. That's the life support equipment. It's full of ergo gas, and if that's just leaching away, when all the gas is gone, I'll have maybe a minute left.
What do we do?
I invented this machine, so I know how it works. My days were already numbered. The machine can't sustain life forever, even when it's in perfect condition. But now, I'm far too smart to kid myself. It's hopeless for me. I'm a brain. A brain in a vat. Does that even count as being alive?
Well,
I don't know anymore.
damn.
I've reached a conclusion. I have a favor to ask. I want you to turn off the machine. My future is mine to decide. Thank you, my friend. And remember me.
I will,
My name
man.
is Alexander. Alexander Goodman. The inventor and, I suppose, first successful test subject of the Mind Keeper machine. And you know, I wasn't lying. I really was handsome.
I believe it, man.
This nightmare is finally coming to an end. Thank you, my generous friend. Thank you.
I'm just gonna take a second, if that's okay. Man, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. But I think that's one of the things that I really love about this game and this art form is the storytelling that we get. It sometimes seems so abstract. Like he's a brain in a vat. So that's alien to us. We don't have, in the real world, we don't have brains in vats that can talk to us. But what we do have sometimes are people who they can't continue to live the life that they once lived because their body has let them down. And we experience this sometimes where, in both ways, sometimes we'll say that somebody is brain dead, meaning that their body is alive, but that their mind is not there. They're just basically on autopilot. And then we can have the opposite happen where maybe your body doesn't work in the way that it should, but your mind is still alive. And so I think that there's a really interesting thing to be said there. You know, he's a perfectly fine brain. Maybe something could have been done to save him, but probably not. But at least he got to make that choice. And I think that that's one of those important things that we really need to try to honor for our loved ones, is when they let us know that it's time. We got to honor that. We got to respect that, because it's their decision to make. It's not mine. Really some pretty serious and heavy stuff that they've been kind of discussing throughout this DLC, and I really appreciate and respect them for doing that. I don't know who Alexander Goodman was and if he was mentioned as a character in the initial playthrough or not. But some of these stories have just been incredible, top-notch, and very touching if you let them be. The Storyteller's Amulet. What a beautiful reward to get at the end of that. Increase Fable's charge amount when attacking. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. Moments gather to become stories, and stories gather to become art. Storytellers are those who gather each and every magical moment. That was really cool. That was a really cool moment to be a part of. Rest in peace, Alexander. I'm really just hoping at this point that Rosora gets a happy ending, because I think it'll be really upsetting if she doesn't. And I don't think that we're going to take the Pistress. I think we just need to go across here. Oh, we got another Black Rabbit key. Okay. I think that's the last one. Well, the fourth one, I should say, because there were 4 Black Rabbits. So it would make sense that there's 4 hideout keys. But I think that would be the last one. But I haven't seen it anywhere, so we'll see. Okay. Let's just kind of get our bearings first. There might be like a stargazer or something nearby. Alright, we'll go this... Oh, this thing I can... Amazing.
No, cool. Sure makes you wonder, though. Who created this?
Yeah,
And when?
I didn't really notice it until now. That is pretty cool. Yeah, who carved that into the surface here? And it almost looks like this is kind of one, too. This thing here. It's like the head symbol. It's like there's faces carved in the walls and stuff. That's very interesting. Okay, let's see what's over here. And then we'll keep moving forward. Oh. I think I'm burning. Yeah, I was like, what in the heck? Don't die here. Okay. Workshop Union Composite Armor Liner. +1. So it seems like they've been giving us upgrades. Yeah, they're usually pretty heavy. So I could put that on. Oh, I don't have a... Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this should be fine. Sorry, it took a second to just kind of make sure we're equipped for this fight. Again, I think I'm going to switch over to this. I'm pretty sure that the boss fight's going to be up ahead here pretty soon, so... Okay. So there's like all of this ancient...
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed. And it happened quite recently from the look of things.
Somebody wanted the tram destroyed? Total tram users last month, 32. Since its discovery raised the alert level, tram usage has been steadily declining. Practically unused. Okay. So it's just kind of saying that like the alchemists were using this tram back and forth in the mines to the Rose Estate, possibly. And then very recently they've kind of destroyed it. So they're trying to stop. Hey, yo. So what if you... That's cool. If you hadn't... I guess that there really wasn't anything on that tram, right? All we got was a little thing, a little, like a journal notification. Gave us some story context. So I guess it's not like you missed out on too much, but that would have been funny if you walked past it and it's like, oh no, the whole thing just fell. All right. I feel like we're getting boss vibes. Yeah, okay, we definitely are. There's our summoning pool. Okay. And what is this? So really some strange stuff here. Like ancient life definitely was here before. Some kind of life form was here in Krot. What the hell? It looks like a hand. At the top, it looks kind of like a hand. See, like each of those would be a finger. The thumb's kind of off to the right. Yeah, it's definitely a hand holding something up. But what the hell is this thing? Or who? That was cool. Holy shit, gamers. Anguished Guardian of the Ruins. Okay. Yikes. This is a really cool boss design, the way that he can like turn over like that. Okay, phase transition, that's good news. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So there is like something divine about all of this. Like those hands that just reach down. Crap. Okay. Well, hey, that wasn't a bad first attempt. That was not a bad first attempt at all. Just gotta take our time. So let's go. Attempt number 2. Yeah, just go for it. Thanks, man. Just go for it. Do your thing. Yeah, okay. I needed that. I needed to just kind of go in and get spanked a bit so that I can put my head on right. Good. Honestly, I think that streaming is a lot harder than people might give it credit for. Like at first, you know, you think like, oh, how hard could it be to just like turn on a stream and just play a game and talk at the same time? How difficult could that really be? It seems pretty straightforward when you think about it. And obviously what I'm doing is very different because I don't have an audience. And with an audience, you can kind of engage with them. So you can kind of get natural dialogue going between you and the audience, the chat. But there's all these little things, like when I need to clear my throat, when I need to cough, when I need to sneeze, when I need to burp, when I need to take a drink, when I need to mute my mic because my dog might be barking or somebody might be walking around nearby. Whatever it might be, there's all these little things that you're kind of constantly thinking about, but that you don't necessarily think about when you're just like, oh, I would like to do this, I would like to be a streamer, I'd like to make content or whatever. There are little things that we don't necessarily take into consideration that do add up, because at the end of the day it is kind of exhausting to go into a boss fight again and again, you know, repeat the process of getting your ass kicked multiple times while also kind of not trying to get tilted, but you're also working through your own, you know, the like we said at the beginning of this journey, the negative self-talk, the stuff of like, man, why didn't I just beat it that last time? I was so close, or whatever, so stupid, or whatever. All of that, it adds up. So it's really kind of interesting. It's been an interesting process. This boss was definitely tilting me a bit, because I almost got him on the first try, and then after that I just was getting my ass kicked every time I went in there. So I took a break, which I've learned is definitely good for me. When I start getting frustrated, I need to just like take some space, give myself some time to disengage. And I think that that's a good thing. To learn something about yourself along the way is definitely a good thing. So we just put together this new weapon that is basically a flamethrower. We've had this for a minute, but we haven't really been able to use it. And what's nice is that it seems like this is the perfect chance to do so. We're just going to get close to his legs and try to roast him while he's attacking. We also have flamberge, so we have another flamethrower, and then we can stab with this thing if we need to. And we're just going to try to go in there and kind of take our time and just do this thing. Anytime he charges up like that, I'm getting hit. It's basically what it's kind of come down to. I need to do something about that. Hey, that was good. Phase transition. Alright, let's be patient about it. Take a sip of water in this phase transition tube. Remember, we want to run at him because it seems like he can go either left or to the right with this blast. So let's see how this goes. Run at him until we know, and then we'll go to that other side. Alright, you and me, bub. Okay. That's okay. That was a really good opportunity to learn a couple of things. That was the first time going in with this weapon, and I feel like it went well. What can we change? What can we change? So we need to go get some more wish stones, because we didn't have any of those. We're empty here. Okay. We're holding ourselves back. We've got on this eye patch. That's part of the problem. Yeah. For Veronique. Okay, so we need that. Max HP, HP. This is HP continuously. So this is an interesting one. Maybe we could try that out. Fury attack dodge available. This would make me slightly heavy. Okay. Fury attack dodge available. So we can now attack his, or we can now dodge his fury attack. Okay, that might actually really help us. This is it, gamers. Let's get it. Put on an amulet that lets us dodge the fury attacks now, and that's helping us so much, because those fury attacks were really messing us up. And that's again one of the things that I really appreciated about this game the first time through, is being able to take a minute, look at my build, look at the tools that I have at my disposal, piece something together that makes sense, that works, because we're so flexible and we can adapt. Those are our strengths. We learn, we adapt, we grow, we get better, we get good. It's all part of the process. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, that actually went pretty well though, throughout. Wasn't really upset at myself about anything. Felt pretty good. We need to know that we need to repair our weapon throughout though, because our weapon broke. So that's something we gotta keep in mind. Is stop, take a second, repair our weapon. Yikes. What? That one, that felt off. I had just healed, and then I went to heal, but I think I got interrupted, which I understand, but I had just healed before that. So that one felt a little off. I must have been a lot lower health than I thought. Hell yeah. Oh no. Got too greedy, but that was awesome. Okay, that's okay. Much more positive vibes than it was last time. Alright, let's see here. Let's go back to this weapon. Appreciate it for what it Appreciate this weapon for what it gave us. Appreciate what we've learned now that we've gone back. Oh no! No! Oh man, we needed a heal. Oh man. That's a bummer. That one was going well. No! I was trying to get to a safe place so I could try to heal. Crap. That one was a bummer. Maybe having pizza for lunch. Pizza for lunchtime. Pizza for lunchtime. Maybe that's what I need, is some upbeat tunes around here. No pulse cells. We're fried. Nice. We could always summon a specter. No! Man, that was such a bummer. That one was feeling good. That one was close. Crap. Okay. That's okay. We got this. We got this. That was the first one coming back after a little break, after a little lunch break, so we still got this. Don't get upset about it. Just stay with it, Goose. Nice. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. Get up, Pete, get up. No! Get up! No! We just gotten a pulse cell back. We were so far from killing him still, though. That's okay. I don't know, that was weird. We stayed fighting when I thought we should have died for sure. So, that's okay. All good practice. This is definitely the toughest boss so far. I think it's just because of his size. It's just, big bosses like this are always kind of tough. Am I doing everything effectively? I wonder. Maybe there's a better handle for this blade. Maybe I could respec even. What are you doing, buddy? You should. That was silly. You got so many other moves you could have done. You had so many other cool moves, dude. Why'd you do that one? No. Oh, man. Frick, that one felt so close. I was feeling good. We were in the groove there. That was such a bummer. That was such a bummer. All right. We needed a little bit more oomph. We needed a little bit more oomph. What can we get from our Legion arm that Flamberge isn't doing? Let's go with the shotgun. Give it a try. I don't even know how many attempts it's been now. Probably a good 30. Stop running away from me, man. Okay. Pretty solid first half. We need to heal and we want to repair our weapon, so let's try to get in range and do both others. Holy crap. We got his horn? Is this it? Can this be the end? Blow his brains out. That was incredible. Holy shit, gamers. That was amazing. What a visceral feeling. I felt like my shotgun just went through his whole skull. Holy crap, that was... Tortured Guardians Ergo. Holy gamers. We did it. We did it. We beat the boss. We beat the boss. We opened up whatever the path is leading to. The Rose Estate. Wherever it leads. We did it. That's where we're going to end this chapter. And we'll pick up the next one. We'll go see what we can get from this boss Ergo. And we'll continue forward. Hell yeah. Frickin' got it. That felt so cool. I don't know if that's like, if the fight's meant to go that way, once you break him like that and you land that fatal blow, or what, but that was so cool. That was so cool. That made the whole struggle, everything worth it. I probably, like, 2-3 hours on that boss almost. That was insanity. Alright, we'll catch you in the next one. I have been and always will be Coops. Peace and love, gamers.